Things are about to change dramatically, and yes, we have been operating under the assumption that the power levels later this year, when they begin colliding ions of lead, changing over from protons, was only going to max out at 14 tera electron volts, and that's what they've been putting out for public consumption. However, I've dug into some information that I've cross-referenced several times from different sources that indicate they're not going to 14, they're going to 1,148 tera electron volts. Translation into peta numbers, we're talking about peta electron volts of 1.15. That's rounding up from 1,148 tera electron volt. We're moving from trillions of volts to quadrillions of volts. Just say a million times a million thousand. So quadrillion versus trillion is a big leap in power. I like to keep it focused at tera electron volts, so we're talking apples to apples. But yes, essentially you have protons that were crossing when they would take the two beams that are moving in opposite directions at near the speed of light, and within a detector they'll cross them over at about a 45-degree angle, and they'll collide and they'll produce energy and all that wonderful stuff. But now they're taking the streams and bringing them head to head. And the analogy that I like to present is that now these ions of lead are so closely packed together into these beams that are moving in opposite directions that essentially you now have two solid streams, two solid beams of lead, like pencil lead, coming together head on within the Atlas detector. And so all of the physics will change at that moment. November 20th and December through to December 13th. So November 20th, they'll begin colliding ions of lead, and that will continue, if the world's still here, until the 13th of December.